Welcome to the first video about the Revolution D100 rule set for Fantasy Grounds. In this video, we will learn how to create a character. We will use the sample character from the basic rulebook, Zor Vargas of Barsum. First of all, let's look at the first screen you will see when you launch the rule set. The very first button will launch the tutorial, which is a small manual that tells you about the functionalities of the rule set. Okay, we advise you to read the tutorial if you have time. Our character. Standard character creation of Fantasy Grounds. So we press the plus button. We give our hero a name, Zor Vargas. I can give him also an extended name, Zor Vargas of Zora. Let's give him a nice portrait too. Let's take it from the standard fantasy portraits for Fantasy Grounds. This one is good for an airship pirate. Let's also give him a 3D token. Let's use this swashbuckler. Okay. So now Zor has his portrait here on the right. Let's input his characteristics. Okay. So strength 8, constitution is 13. It automatically calculates bonuses here. Dexterity 15, intelligence 17, will is 10, and charisma is 12. Once I have finished the input, I can double click the size and all the variable attributes are calculated correctly. Okay. We are good with the first screen. Let's add skills to Zor. Okay. To add skills, I click on this pick list. The skill list appears and I can drag and drop the skills on the screen. The default basic value is automatically calculated. So I need these skills: communication, concentration, the knowledge, operation, perception, piloting, ranged combat, and survival. Some of the skills are not limited to the basic default, so I will now change the score. For instance, agility is 31, and Zor is also trained in operation, which is 52, and piloting. He's a pirate. Yes, 49 is piloting his airships. Okay. Skills are okay. I can close the list. Now let's add traits to Zor. Okay. For agility, we add balance. I can simply open the description of the skill and drag and drop the traits directly on the skill. They will be added correctly. So I have balance, climb, and take cover. For close combat, I add brawl and sword. For communication, I must give Zor his language and his status. Now I open the list of traits to correctly specify which language and status he has. Language is Red Martian. And his status is Fallen Noble. For concentration, we know that Zor has a power, which is in fact telepathy. His knowledge skill only has literacy. Attention, we specify literacy. Martian. Again. For operation, we had two devices that Zor knows how to operate. And then specify that it is the 8th ray and the radium cannon, which he operates from his airship. For perception, we had the standard traits of hearing and vision that everyone owns. Piloting is a very important skill for him. I had twice the airship trait and then change one of the traits into individual flyer. He is now ready to roam the skies of Barsum. For ranged combat, we add one firearm and specify it's a pistol. And finally, for survival, we add the traits of first aid and streetwise. Okay. The complicated part now. We add weapons. Okay. I can choose weapons from this library. And we add a saber. We should add a radium pistol, but it is not included in the standard SRD at the moment. So we show you how to operate on an item. I'll add a repeating crossbow and edit it to change it into a radio pistol. So I change the item. It's a weapon. It's not a projectile weapon. It's an energy weapon. The trait is pistol, which Zor has. It's not 200, it's 100. And the ammunition is radium, not bolts. Okay. Strike rank 2 attacks is okay. Range is okay. Might is 2. So it's my 2 energy weapon. We'll see later what it implies. And finally, I change the ammunition. I call it radium. It's an energy ammunition. type radium. 1d8 is correct. I'm fine with 1d8 damage, and it can impale. Okay, the radium pistol is good. Okay. Zor normally has no armor in the example in the base manual. I want to give him an armor just to show you how it works. I will give him kilted jerkin. Okay, it's a very simple piece of armor. If I equip it, it appears here, and you can see that he acquires 2 points of armor on a coverage roll of 5 or plus. Everything is automatically calculated once you equip the armor. Let's go forward to the powers. Zor has one power, which is telepathy. Let's open the list. I look for telepathy among the cantrips here. I drag and drop telepathy in the list, and I am done. In the notes, I can add motivations and other important information. Okay, we're not interested in doing this at the moment. We can add that he's Martian here, culture. But at the moment, it's not terribly important. Last thing, the action tab. It contains nothing because we have not equipped any weapon or power for Jor. Let's go equip a little bit of items. If I choose the power for use in combat, it will appear here. And in combat, Zor will become able to use telepathy. Let's go for the weapons. Okay, let's equip the saber and the radium pistol. Let's see what happened here in the action tab. Okay, the saber is unchanged because Zor has no might, no bonus might, so there's no bonus for damage or for parry. Instead, the radium pistol has been adapted, and the damage is the basic damage of the radium ammunition times the might of the weapon. Okay, this is automatically calculated. The rest, range and of the pistol and so on, is automatically calculated. At this point, Zor is ready for action. We can use the character in our adventures. In the next video, we will see how we can use this character in combat and how all these action tab windows can be used to activate interactions with other characters, unknown player characters. Thank you for listening, and let's see you on the next video.